Hello again, my name's Gabe Zolna. Sort of curious. I'm waiting to see what this administration names this senseless slaughter of two police officers in New York. Are they going to call it a random act of violence? Or are they going to call it what it obviously is, which is an act of terrorism? I haven't heard anyone refer to what took place in New York with the slaughter of those two police officers as an act of terrorism. Have you? And if you take a look at Ismail Brinsley's background, according to what we're now learning, he spoke Arabic. And he posted a number of interesting comments on his Facebook, one of which is he's going to give some pigs wings. And he also wrote, "Strike terror in the hearts of the enemies of Allah," end of quote. So can we assume that he was a follower of Islam? You know, that peaceful, loving religion that Hillary Clinton always makes reference to? Huh? Can we assume that, again, he was a follower of Islam? And can we assume that he was probably converted to jihad at a local mosque that he attended on a rather frequent basis? The Attorney General, in his press release from the Department of Justice, said that he's going to offer the full force of the Department of Justice to investigate what took place. Well, we know what took place, but let's see if he investigates the mosque where I gotta believe Ismail Brinsley was converted to become a jihadist. I haven't heard anyone make reference to what happened to those two police officers as an act of terror. Have you? This is going to be a real difficult act for Obama to portray as anything other than what it is and what it was, which is an act of terror. But the administration has a very difficult time admitting to that. It took, what, 5 years? It took 5 years for the administration to do full circle on Fort Hood. Major Nadal Hassan. Allah Akbar, bang, 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 Akbar, bang, bang. Oh no, that's workplace violence. Well, that's gone full circle, hasn't it? Yeah. It's now deemed an act of terror. How long is it going to take this administration or subsequent administrations to admit that what happened in New York was also an act of terror? Once again, I've not heard a single person refer to it as exactly what it is and what it was. How could it be anything other than an act of terror? I mean, you've got an Islamist who posts that garbage on his Facebook. And who's responsible for their murder? Well, I gotta believe that the mayor of New York, Bill de Blasio, helped create the environment by allowing the wackos to protest, screaming, "What do you want now? Kill a cop. When do you want it now? What do you want now? Kill a cop. When do you want it now?" Who in their right mind would allow that kind of rhetoric to be spewed and do nothing about it? Zero. Bill de Blasio did nothing about it the same way as the governor, Jay Nixon, in Missouri, did nothing about preventing the destruction of 18 buildings in Ferguson, Missouri, when he could have. De Blasio allowed the protesters to close the bridges in New York. Rudy Giuliani was on Fox. He said that would never have happened on his watch. He allowed people to protest, but they had to get permits. And he would never allow the streets to be closed. I'm sure that de Blasio was sitting back smiling What did he say about his 17-year-old son? Yeah, he's worried that the cops might hurt his 17-year-old son because he's half black. How insane is that? Let his 17-year-old son walk in Harlem at night. Un-effing believable. Well, we'll see what they call it. I've not heard it being called what it was. Have you?